Hey y'all. All right. So yeah, I am here at the Delicate Arch. I wanted to come do a sunset hike, so we are here. I'm actually pushing for time a little bit. I got out here kind of late. Sunset's at 7:20, but I've done this hike before, so pretty familiar. I know what to expect. It's a lot cooler. It's not hot, so I should be fine. Today I got my camera. I want to tell you about my hike to the arch. Not just any arch, the Delicate Arch. The one that looks like nature's own doorway to another world. But before I tell you what I saw, I need to tell you what I felt. Because hiking for me has never been about just getting to the top. It's about the quiet between steps. The way the wind sounds different when you stop long enough to listen. It started with a road trip. Me, Tina, and that endless Utah desert calling my name. Every mile looked the same, yet somehow every turn felt new. That's the beauty of the open road. It gives you space to think, and sometimes that's all you need. When I pulled up to the treadhead, I thought it would be quiet, just me and the arch. But I quickly realized I wasn't the only one chasing the sunset. There were families, couples, and solo wanderers like me. Look how beautiful. Once I get up there, I'm going to grab some water. All right, I'll get some water, get my stick out. Halfway up, I met this man, we're going to call him Mr. Miyagi. He had a straw hat on, his hiking poles, and clearly had seen more miles than mine. And this peaceful smile that said he knew exactly why he was there. We started chatting because apparently even awkward hikers like me sometimes need a trail buddy. He told me about his wife, how they used to hike together, and how he was finishing this one for her. And right there in that dusty, sun-baked stretch of Utah, I realized sometimes strangers show up just to remind you that life keeps moving even when love becomes a memory. We didn't say much after that. Sometimes words ruin the sacred silence. So we just climbed. And he definitely left me in the dust. As I continued my hike, I told myself, you know what, Toni? You're going to see this sunset tonight. And because I tend to listen to that wild little voice inside of me, I kept going. It just reminded me that every time I jump in my Jeep and the sound of the tires humming against the highway, and I view that desert stretched out on both sides, red, endless, and calm, that way only Utah can be, there is something about these trails that make you feel tiny but also free. Like the universe is saying, you're exactly where you're supposed to be, kid.
Excuse. Thanks. Hello.
There's this part of the trail right before you see it. You've been climbing for what feels like forever. Your legs are burning, the sun's heavy on your back, and you start wondering, is it really worth it? Then you hit this narrow curve, carved right into the rock wall. It's quiet there. Everyone slows down, even the wind feels softer, like it knows what's coming. I start climbing these last few rock steps and my heart begins to beat louder than my boots. There's this energy, like something ancient is waiting just around the bend. And then I turn the corner, and there it is, the delicate arch. Standing tall, silent, glowing gold in the evening light, and for a second I forgot to breathe. The world just stops.
Look at that, guys. How beautiful that is.
I move not to escape, but to remember. Each step is a conversation between my soul and the earth. I climb not for the view, but for the quiet that waits at the top. The world speaks softly, and when I listen, I find myself.